Hey guys, it's your boy PP is back. You already know. Today, today is gonna be interesting because usually I don't do this. Although, what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna review the patch. I know it's been a while since the patch got out, but this patch actually had some interesting facts that can really change the gameplay. Okay, so I'm gonna give my personal thoughts on it, and I hope you guys tag along. Let's start it. Okay, so changes. Resilience amount is no longer displayed as above players during combat. This is nothing I think most players actually pay attention to. I end players they do actually. So I would say for the higher end gameplay, other than farmers, everything, this can actually affect a little bit. But an experienced player will also know the cooldowns and when the resilience is up. Okay. Now, combat balance changes. This is interesting because Divine Engine, Energy Shaper, this is actually a good buff, okay? Doesn't mean it's gonna be usable in 1v1 or miss, never, okay? Don't play this on miss, guys, it's not worth. You will not get any kills, you don't have movement, you don't have very much anything. But this is, although, a cool buff to see on Energy Shaper, because it's a cool looking weapon and the channel time reduced to 3.3 seconds isn't that much. Okay, I think it should be 2.5 or even 2 on my opinion. And the rest, okay, a little bit of damage increase versus players, and a actually good increase versus mobs. But really think, even though 57 is quite low, okay. And by the way, guys, if you want to test this, actually don't test. Just check Eckwart's video. He actually made a cool video on corrupted dungeons with Energy Shaper. So go check him out, and you will pretty much see what I'm saying. Cursed Theft, Dark Matter, all cursed thefts. So this is interesting, okay? Because number of ticks being reduced, I don't think it will compensate to the damage per tick and the damage per tick versus mobs, okay? Because the ticks are really important, okay? And reducing the ticks from 10 to 8, I don't know if this gonna balance it, even though they are increasing the damage against players. But I'm not a curse stuff player. If you guys are, most of you don't really use dark matter. I think I'm assuming, so this will actually, um, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's okay. It's like an update that doesn't really matter on the curse stats, to be honest, on my opinion. Now, daggers. This one is actually funny. Okay, because when hitting a player, lodging steps on the blood letter, when hitting a player below 40% health, cooldown is now reduced by 50, which is okay. But the cooldown being higher, will this affect blood letter? On my opinion, no. Blood letter is still gonna be usable on the miss. Okay, you can still reduce the cooldown by using a Mistwalker, even though Mistwalker was nerfed as well. But I don't think this will affect blood letter on miss at all. Okay, fire staffs. Now this one is funny. Okay, because this doesn't mean shit, in my opinion. Okay, this doesn't mean shit. Okay, this will not be enough. The pyroblast. Okay, on the one-handed fire, which on my opinion is the strongest one, this will not be enough. Okay, guys, you need to nerf it a little bit more. Okay, perhaps instead of 190, put 175. Okay, I don't know. I'm not a balanced guy. Okay, so I don't actually play fire stuff, but I hate to play against it. Okay, even though they lack on movement, yes, it's true. But on corrupted dungeons, fire stuffs are really OP. And by the way, I'm giving my perspective as a mist player. Okay, duos and solos. So I don't think this will change that much. Okay, so useless nerf, to be honest. Maybe they will see how this will work, and then they will nerf it a little more. So I'm not blaming on the devs on this one. Okay. Hammers, Grasp of the Undead, Tom Hammer, added hit point reduction 10, hit point reduction duration 3%. This one, okay. So a little buff on the hammers. So nothing special. Will it make it more usable? Maybe, maybe. Although I'm not an hammer enjoyant, um, I do think the gameplay of hammers is really fun, okay, and really specific, okay, because you kind of play cheesy. You need to play a lot with your cooldowns, okay, with the engage and disengage on your E. So it's nice to see a little buff, okay. Now, these quarter steps, finally, bro, finally. Because usually on my streams, by the way, check my streams, PP is back on Twitch. I usually do mist content. I do pretty much every content, but what I think good at is mists and also some solo Evas or even with my viewers on Eva. So yeah. But quarter stuff, since I don't IP abuse usually, okay, I like to play around 1400. It's not that I don't have silver to buy an 8.3. It's just I don't actually like to play an 8.3, okay, because we rarely have a fair IP fight when we are playing on 8.3 because you don't see much 8.3s, and when you see, you die because most of you, I'm assuming you don't play on 8.3 as well. So usually I play around 1400, 1500, and this way I get a lot of fair IP fights. I like to fight guys that have more IP on me than me, so I can challenge myself. And quarter stuff, this is really annoying, okay? Because you used to see a lot of 8.3s, and the thing with quarter staffs and especially double bladed, you will only kill someone if you do have an 8.3 or a 5.3 weapon with a full 8.3 set, which has really good traits like a lot of cooldown, um, maybe ability damage, doesn't matter, but you really have to have a big IP difference, okay? Otherwise you won't kill shit. Double bladed is super weak, but they do IP abuse, and when you have the pretty much the IP abuse, you will be able to kill like 1500, 1400. Okay, so I don't think quarter stars are OP, but I think this nerf was necessary. Okay, a lot. So the 4.1s can play, the 5.1s can play because the movement on this thing was crazy. So stun and run. Movement speed now ends up upon auto attacking. That means they cannot play cheesy anymore. They cannot just buff. Sorry, auto attack you, stun you, and then boom, Lamborghini, and he's out. Okay, so this is super good. Rising blow cooldown reduction per play E 12% to 15 now, stacks up to 3 times, super nice. Separator now deals 80% damage to all untargeted enemies hit, nothing special. Soaring swipe, this is the important one, okay, because this is the E on double bladed. Cooldown 20 to 25, okay, not that much, but it will make a difference. And this is the important part. Hitting a player now reduces the ability's cooldown by 20%, okay. So this means that you only will get your 20-second cooldown back if you pretty much eat your E, okay? And usually they use the E to disengage and not to engage, okay? If they are IP abusing, it's not IP abusing. You can play on 8.3, don't get me wrong, okay? If you like to play it, if you, I don't know, okay? If you like to, I don't know, bully everyone on miss like 4.1s, 5.1s, even they can manage to kill 6.3s, it depends on the weapon. But this will make like the miss more playable. It's still not a huge nerf, okay? It's not unplayable, it's still playable on double bladed, okay? But I think this was necessary. Let's see how this goes, and then perhaps, okay, and doesn't have much area radius now, like 5 meters. Okay, super nice. But this will be enjoying to see. Shapeshifter stuffs. By the way, English is not my main language. Motherfucking fly, broski. Breath, get the fuck out. Shapeshifter stuffs. So, pull shock. The W. Okay. Wait, am I mistaking pull shock? Pull shock is the W or the Q? Bro, the thing with me and the names is many times I get the names wrong. Oh fuck. It's pulse shock or yeah, pulse shock. Okay, it's the Q. My bad. Okay, the Q. 124 to 109. Okay, because I know the abilities by the picture and not by the name. Okay, guys, please don't judge me. Okay, fair enough. I think it's a good nerf. Okay, shapeshifters, they were so OP. Okay, they were OP in corrupted. They were OP no on corrupted. Okay, you can play with the bear. Yeah, they were OP. Okay, but in pretty much every aspect on the game. Okay, so this will um, make a little balance on the shapeshifter overall content, overall throughout the game. Okay, so yeah, will it be enough? We'll see. I don't think so. I think it will be. It will still be meta. Okay, even with this nerf. Okay. So yeah, it will still be meta. But the thing is, on the W, I think they will nerf the W as well. Or did they did it already? I don't really know, but I think they will. And then you need to find out a new W to use, and that's gonna be challenging. So yeah, although I think they can still manage. Shapeshifter is a really strong weapon. Overall, Blood Moon super OP with a lifesteal, Prowling super OP on 1v1s, even some 2v2s. I've seen it on Mists. It's actually super OP. The Imp Fire super OP on Hellgates. So yeah, this is a good nerf, okay? On my opinion, super good. And let's see how this will run, and then maybe they can adjust something. Okay, Spears, Harpoon, max range 18 to 20. Little buff on this one. I think well deserved. Projectile speed. Um, so a bit more. Will this actually make a difference on the Harpoon? Bro, I'm not a mathematics guy, okay? But will point what? Point 20%, like 0.20, will make a difference? Like on the eyesight? I don't think so. But once again, it's always nice to see a little buff. Swords, Fearless Strike on Carving Sword. Another, another no, it's actually the first nerf on the Carving Sword. Like, I don't remember the last time I've seen a nerf on Carving Sword. I don't actually remember. On Carving, okay? So yeah, still. Uh, I'm a Carving player and a Dead Givers player, but I do play Carving a lot and Dead Givers. I play most of the weapons, but these two, it's not that I always play meta, okay, but I do like carving and I do like dead givers. So this nerf, it's needed, okay. Carving super OP, super OP weapon. The E with the damage resist, the damage decrease. Sorry, the damage resist decrease. You know what I mean, okay? Basically, this breaks the defense, okay, of the enemy, and they slash through it. It's basically a claymore, but you can slash through the enemies, and also for movement speed, it's also really good. Okay, so really good in miss. In it's also good to play as a support on a brawler comp. So carving sword is a good weapon overall. One like top tier, top S tier for sure. So this nerf is needed. Will it make a huge difference? I don't think so. Okay. So they will probably nerf it more. Okay. Uh Now, this one on dual swords. This one is actually curious. Okay. Because on my opinion, I don't know if like many of you share the same opinion, but for me, dual swords super easy to play against. Okay, they weren't overpowered on my opinion. Okay, at least on Miss, at least on Elgates, on Corrupted they are really OP. I do acknowledge that, but this will, on my opinion, make the weapon unplayable. Okay, because the E, the 100% buff on the attack speed, that was what this weapon in general had special. Okay, and now without the 100%, they actually changed it because they completely removed it, but they saw, okay, I fucked up, I need to put it again. So 65, on my opinion, it's unplayable. Like dual swords, on my opinion, once again, super unplayable. I don't like the weapon. I find it super easy to play against, super predictable. So guys, if you're thinking of playing dual swords, especially now, don't start it. Okay, I know they look cool. They look cool on the hand. They look cool on your character. But on my opinion, it's not playable. And once you get good at the game, real good, like you don't need to be really good, okay? But once you start understanding the game, super predictable to play against. Okay, I rarely lose fights against dual swords. So yeah, that's my opinion on it. So yeah, once again, attack speed buff instead of 50, you now receive 30. That's what I was talking about. I don't know why I pointed out this one. The damage buff duration, okay, instead of 3 seconds, you have 4. It will not be enough. Not be enough, on my opinion. They ruined the dual swords. Okay, they will probably adjust it. Okay, and give it a nerf soon. At least I hope so. But yeah, Immortal, thanks God, because fires were over abusing this shit. Okay, I'm not a fire hater. I don't hate any weapon. Okay, but this was annoying. Okay, when you were like, I don't know, 30% HP still on you. Okay, and you were fighting against a fire, and he's like 0 HP. Okay, and you're like trying to kill him, and the motherfucker doesn't die because of this wood. So I think increasing the cooldown will make it a bit fair. Oh no, I just seen they decrease it. What the fuck are they doing? Is this because they nerfed fire staffs? They are now buffing the immortal Miss Walker Wood? I don't fucking get it. Okay, on my opinion, doesn't make sense. I think 30, it's okay. On my opinion, once again, I'm saying this a lot. On my opinion, slay girl, guys. On my opinion, I'm kidding now. But yeah, 25 seconds, I don't agree. Okay? I think they should stick with the 30. But maybe I'm being biased because of my previous experience. So yeah. Shoes. Miss Walker shoes. I don't really use it, but they gave it a little buff on it, so good to see. Royal merch, so they're royal boots, which by the way, if you guys don't know, these ones are unpurgeable. So I've seen a couple clips that they are like, bro, my purge doesn't work. Okay, your purge will never work on royal boots. Okay, it's unpurgeable. So movement speed per stack, instead of 8, you have 9, a little buff as well. I don't think this will actually affect the game that much, but it's always nice to see, and I think it's deserved. By the way, this is just some spells fixes, like UI fixes, so I don't really need to go through this. But yeah, this is my opinion on it. Let me know if I should keep doing this, because I'm giving my opinion as a solo player, mostly solo player, okay, and duo miss. I do those two a lot. And yeah, once again, I've been playing this game for about 1.5, 2 years maximum, and this is not a professional opinion, okay? It's my opinion and my thoughts on this in general, okay? Because if you really want someone that is playing, it's been playing this game for like 5 years, you can check Burnstone, you can check Eckward, Coco. I don't think Coco really does videos on the patches, but I know Eckward does it, I think. But yeah, Burnstone, for example. Soul Benji, if you like those type of content, why not, I guess. And yeah, check them out. But Burnstone, he really gives a detailed, and I will put it also on the description. He really details everything on these patches. So yeah, you can check them out. Thank you so much. Catch me live on Twitch. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much, guys. Sorry for being a patch video, okay? To be honest, I'm doing this because I'm still working on my 0 to hero, okay? By the way, it's going super well. Super well. And yeah, thank you so much, guys. See you on the next video. And love y'all. PP gang.
Ui, minuto, ui. Os dois demos de outros, vaza. Tá fora, tá fora. Pera, 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 pera. Vamos tentar aqui agora. espera da cena. Do gajo. Saquei, saquei. É. Tá muito. Não, nariz. Eu tenho botas antes dele.